Hey everyone, Teresa here from lovelymommyhood.com. I am posting this particular video on Lovely Bougeohood, the channel on my Lovely Bougeohood Instagram account, because I want to keep a lot of the creative planning and bullet journaling and things like that on the Bougeohood account. My other account, Lovely Mommyhood, will be more for encouragement for personal development and self-care, particularly for moms, so that we have a space online where we are encouraged to do things like that for ourselves so that we can be fully present for the kids that we raise and the families that we are a part of. So let's get started with this. I am doing One Book July with this notebook, Hippo Noto. I received this a couple days ago and I am absolutely in love with it. This notebook is made by Squishy Ink. Basically it is 500 pages of Tomoe River paper. Tomoe River paper is known for its ability to take fountain pen and watercolor very well, and so far so good. Obviously the only thing that it doesn't really take very well is permanent pen, and yes, I tried and it does not work. But it takes most other pens, most other black pens very well. It also takes jelly roll pens like these well too. So this is just kind of a one day. I basically took down everything that I did that day, or noted everything that I did that particular day, just to kind of play with it. And the shadowing is minimal for the color. Here I have a mood tracker for July. I don't have anything quite yet for the 31 days. I don't know really how I'm going to track the 31 days and how I'm going to track my mood. But once I have that down, I should have that down sometime later today, I will post that and let you guys see what I decided to do for the 31 days of July. Here I have a library books tracker. This particular book I'm reading is called Rising Strong by Brene Brown. It is due on 7/11, so I really wanted to make sure I read this book in particular before any of my other books, because I can't renew it at the moment since it's in such high demand. So I'm really trying to get this read before it's due. This is the actual book I'm talking about, Rising Strong. It is such a great book. I highly recommend it. But pretty much I drew the book like this, and then I'm trying to keep to the color of the actual book too, just for kicks. I think it's cute. But pretty much every 100 pages I'm going to be reading, I marked off with these little pencil hash marks there. And so the first 100 pages I'll color this in with a particular color, and then 200 and 300 pages. So if for some chance I can't finish it by 7/11, then I'll know about where I was when I stopped or had to stop. But I imagine I will be able to finish this soon, since it's been an easy read, but it's a lot of information, but it's also very easy to digest. Get you thinking too. So great book. I highly recommend it. But anyway, I left a couple pages blank for any more library books that I might be renting. And then here was my first Bougeot fail. I didn't really like the layout. I liked the spacing of the boxes, but I didn't like how I wrote the days of the week. So instead of trying to white out everything, I just was like, forget it, use it for scratch paper or something, give myself a couple of blank pages. And then here is where I'm actually going to be starting out One Book July. So the boxes for the most part are 6 by 6. This Wednesdays are my typical off days, consistent off days, so it's a little bit wider, and it's also at the spine of the crease of the book, so it worked out well that way. But I'm into the whole, tall and skinny letters right now, so I tried my hand at that for the days of the week. July there. a running to-do list for the month. This is mainly where I'm going to have like household things that I need to take care of or that we need to be mindful of. Pretty basic, minimal kind of style that I would like to keep. I may throw in some watercolor later, but I'll probably do that later if anything. But this quote here is from Rising Strong, the book that I was referencing earlier, and it is, creativity is the power to connect the seemingly unconnected. And I absolutely love that quote. It totally makes sense to me, because a lot of the times I am trying to connect things that don't quite initially have that connection. And that's what I love about, well, that's how I've always thought. And, you know, with a lot of the people that I meet on a day-to-day basis in the healthcare field, I try to make that connection and make that more of a habit. And so I just love it. I felt like that quote was a very appropriate definition of creativity in general. And so I hope you guys take that quote and apply it, or, you know, hopefully it inspires you guys too, because I really enjoy that quote. But anyway, I left 2 full pages of my intentions, 2 whole pages for my intentions of July. Still blank, but I have quite a few things that I want to keep track of for this month and make sure that I get those goals. And so for the weekly layout, I'm going to be doing kind of this 4-box or a week on 2 pages look. So I split up each page into 4 even boxes, and that gave me an extra box for things that are happening this particular week. So, you know, next to the money sign, I have some things that I know need to get paid sometime this particular week. Tavian and Silas, I want to keep them up on academics. So I'll be keeping track of what exactly they're doing this week, what letters I want Silas to learn, things that Tavian needs to review or keep up on during summer. And these 2 things are basically income, extra income for the week. And then I also have, so for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, pretty much I'm keeping things very basic, like what we're planning on doing that day, my work schedule pretty much at the top, and then it'll be pretty obvious to me, you know, what days I work, what the holidays are, because we do have 4th of July coming up. Yay, how fun. And then the rest of the weeks I haven't filled out yet, only because I like to plan as I go a lot of the times. If there's a particular day that I need to keep track of, then I will refer back to the month, keep track of it there, and then plan as I go as the weeks come. But anyway, as far as the daily journaling, this is where this blue marker will come in. If I feel particularly inspired to delve more into or take note of more of what happened in any given day, then that's where this will come in, are the daily pages. I don't imagine that I will be journaling every single day, only because of time constraint and things like that. But I tried to fashion this behind or similar to the Hobonichi Techo Cousin, because I really like how the monthly, weekly, and daily pages are in that particular notebook. So I tried to do this to have that same format in this, so that, you know, maybe I may be able to get away with not buying a cousin next year, and then just stick with this throughout the year. But who knows, we'll see. Those are my goals. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and ask me any questions. I'm here to answer them. Take care. Bye-bye.